Okay, we have started. These are my two bullet journals of 2018, which I am going to review, or at least show you guys, so we can see what I did. This one I used as last, so this is my first. It's a Muss. It's the Muss is a brand that can be found in Netherlands, and it's quite thick. I didn't fill it all up because I wanted to start a new one because the school year started, and it's a B6. Oh no, it's a B5 size. So we will look through this. I've got some stickers and some sticky notes, and I will zoom in so you guys can see what I've done here. So this is my key, and it's just really, I do some color coding, and I just started my key, and I saw a lot of videos online. So next page is this is future log ID, and I color coded this because I wanted to use these colors as accents. I didn't follow through on that, but that's another part. It's just, I have no idea what this is for. This is the countries you traveled to, didn't use that much. And then I started without yearly collections because I just first started bullet journaling. I started my month. This is February, and it's a snowy month, mountain thing. So I will zoom in so you can see it a little bit more close. I hand draw this, started crossing them off, and I color coded this. So the pink stripes means I went to means I did my sporting, my gym activities, because as you can see here, I did my workout. And the red, well, you can see it really on the camera, but it is red, are my work days, so I have to work on that day. And then I have a quotes page. This stays one of my favorite. Let's see if it focuses. Just because you have the emotional range of a teaspoon by Hermione Granger. And I just love it. It's just really cute. This is my habit tracker. And I did my habits, as you can see. I did a sleep log and a mood log, and it's going, so long is good and short is not so good, and I changed that around to go up because now it's like in reverse. My school work page, some doodling, did enjoy that. Wanted to keep that for doodling. Study tracker, where I track the hours that I study throughout the day for my two subjects. Grateful line a day. What am I grateful for? This was my monthly memories. I went to the commuter, a movie. I got something at work, and then I start my weeklies. And what I did in February, and I have only done that for 1 month, is that I did my my days with any things I had to do or meetings. Sorry, I was quite a bit out of range. Let me rearrange this. And then not working the way I want. I didn't do that for this week because it was free, but this week my school started, as I am going to show you. So I had my school, and then I got a lot more busy, and what I did is I started a homework page, so I could write down homework or notes that I had to do each day for my subjects. And this took up a lot of room, too much room, if I say so, but it was fun to decorate and fun to do. And I'm still, sorry guys, I'm gonna grab something to keep this a little bit more flat, because honestly it's not working the way I want it to work. Well, that's better. Sorry. So then I could see what I had to do each day, and I continued that throughout February, so that's not gonna change. I had expense base, to-do list, to read. I all added that after some weeks. Dreams I had some practice, and then I go into March. And March is one of my favorite months of this. I really enjoyed this little doodle thing. I saw that on YouTube and I just enjoyed it. I made a mistake here. I covered that up. Oh yeah, then I wrote down here that I had a test on the 3rd and the 4th of April, because I was trying to plan monthly, but I was having trouble with it. And then again, we go to the same. Pink box is sporting, and red box is work. So I worked quite a lot. I had a deadline there, and that's what I usually use my monthly for. This is the memories of the month. I totally stopped doing that. Stopped actually writing quotes. Wanted to do a running to-do list, but that was not really working for me. I did a reading list of what I had to read, and then I had to read that for school, and this was what I want to read for myself. Just keep a list. This is my sleep and mood tracker, and I really did enjoy that. And as I get less sleep, I get also more moody, because my mood is not that great then, which is of course explainable. So it was interesting. I did a habit tracker. I believe it's either, yeah, I hurt my foot during sports, so I couldn't really do anything for that. Really enjoyed this layout, and you get the little, it doesn't mean you get little figures, but I do like to cross them off now, so that's different. Study tracker, school, let me change that, yeah, school. Expenses, and this is one of my favorite pages from this bullet journal. This is my grateful daily, where I doodled and wrote what I was thankful for that day. So I did sporting, I did some Kriya, I did watch Harry Potter or read it anyway. I did school, I had not a writing club, a reading club. Some other things I did. I went to eat dinner, I did some reading, and that was what I was thankful for. This was a quote page, dreams, and this is my weeklies. So instead of doing a weekly homework, I just got a box for homework and a box for different to-dos, and then I would still have the room left. And then this one is inspired by Boho Mary. So it's got events and important things on top, it got to-do list, and got some journaling, and the weather above, and I really enjoyed this one. And this one I made them a little bit smaller. Yeah, I stopped at Sunday and did some other things here. And let me show you. I continued this throughout the month. Really enjoyed that. I was free here, so that's why it's empty. My de-stressing page, I copied this in my next video. We are back. As I was saying, I really enjoyed this one. I copied this into my next bullet journal and into the 2019 one. And this is a doodle a day, which I wanted to do. It's really messy, but I enjoy this mermaid. I really actually kind of do, and my peacock is weird as fuck, but I just had some really weird doodles. Oh, and I enjoyed a little boat here. And this was supposed to be a monster, I believe. Damn. That's weird. Well, anyways. On to April. I do enjoy this lettering, by the way. I did a quote page with some scrapbook paper and some stickers. And this was my clover month, because I was going to Ireland this month with my school. So this is why it's clovery instead of March, because that's when St. Peter's Day is, so that's when a lot of people do that. Not used, didn't use it as much as I wanted. Grateful, didn't use it a lot. Habit tracker really fell off the wagon here, honestly. Mostly during my trip, so that's not really that surprising, I guess. This field is in almost to the end. Oh, didn't know I did that. Dreams, empty. Expenses, doodle a day. Didn't really do that. Few lines a day. And when I returned, I did do some journaling, especially for my vacation at school, so that's different. This is my week. This is a weekly ad, that's right. For this week, it did really work. It was enough. I had no school. Well, I had some deadlines, but I didn't have any weekly normal to-dos. And I went to facts. This week was really small, but I was free this week and I didn't do much. Actually, I didn't do a lot. So that's why it's empty. This is my packing list for the vacation. This is when I went to the vacation last week of April, where it gets a little bit more busy because my school was starting, so I knew I needed a little bit more space than this. And this is my May cover page, which is my favorite cover page of this bullet journal. Really enjoy the little fruit things. I drew them myself. Not sure if my melon looks right, but that's something different. A vertical layout, which I enjoyed last month, so I recopied that. Did some goals, notes, next month. This one I almost did the almost completed the gratitude, and look at that Avengers Infinity War, people. It was an amazing movie, and I hated it, and I loved it, and I still do. My reading, I did a lot of reading this month, really did. Dreams, expense, I'm going to flip through that. Habits, so I did a 2-page habit tracker spread. I did enjoy this. Gave me a lot more room, and I didn't have to flip the book each time, so that was nice. Some brush lettering tryout, still not really good at that. Some school appointments, and this is where I simplified the March layout. So I just did my events first, then I did my to-dos, and then I wrote some journaling. And up here I have some more daily things I want to keep track of, and what I eat each day, and a weekly to-do list, by the way. And that continues, and if it's yellow, it means I have to read a whole book, so that it's like highlighted, so it's more amplified. This was my first horizontal layout. No, not the first. I did one in... Well, anyways. Horizontal layout, more classical. I do not really enjoy this. I didn't. It worked. It was fine, but I hated it. And then I've got the boxes you have seen in March. So I returned to that. I did miss my journaling, so I started that there. And then I did a weekly schedule for myself to see how my day was filled. And this is June, which is supposed to be a hexagon theme, only mine are really weird, but never mind, enjoyed it. Went back to the calendar layout. I did enjoy this spread. It was big, the boxes were really big, so I could write multiple things. I did use a really small pen, so that worked. Gratitude log. I did some gaming. Oh, that one is really good. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Oh, wow. Did some reading, as usual, dreams and expense. Habit tracker, so instead of doing the little figures, I did just crossing off, and that was way more satisfying. And I highlighted some habits that I really wanted to work on, so I could highlight them. School work. I joined the board of my student association. Here I did a weekly overview, and then I started trying to do dailies, to do some more journaling. Dailies do not work for me. They don't. It just doesn't. More a study plan, what I wanted and what I would like a wish list almost, and then I did the boxes and the quote of the day. And then I did some journaling each day, because I really enjoy doing that. I want to incorporate that in here. Did not really work through. I did enjoy these little tryouts with different boxes, but I fell off the wagon here with journaling. Continued this. I was supposed to journal here, did not happen. Then we go into July, which is my Sakura stickers I got from. I used a smaller box, really used this though, and I still enjoyed this one. Tried bubble lettering, enjoyed that, but not enough room. Bookshelf, so what did I read? It was summer vacation, so I didn't have much to do. Oh, sorry, expenses and my time blocking key. I did do time blocking, scheduling, keeping. Did not enjoy that. Just didn't. It wasn't what it was supposed to be, and I just didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. Oh yeah, I forgot my habit tracker, I found out. So I made that here. Did fall off the wagon here. Time logging not even filled in for at least a little bit. But I did keep my journaling, and I enjoyed that. As I was saying, a new layout, because this one was getting boring, and I like a more vertical layout, and this felt more horizontal than vertical, which is stupid, but it felt to me like that. So, totally forgot what I was saying, but I had to upload the videos on my computer because my camera was full. So I did a different weekly layout for this. Enjoyed that. But this Saturday, Sunday still was the least. Was not enough. Monthly review, didn't use that. Did seem what want to review has worked for me so far. This is meal IDs. So IDs I have for my meals. I still live at home, but I like to have some IDs, healthy IDs, because I'm still trying to lose weight a year later. August. Use the same calendar thing. Did enjoy that. Mainly for my work, because I had summer vacation, so not much to do. I went to see Ant-Man. I read some fun fiction. I love fun fiction. Didn't read as much as I wanted to. Tried to do some highlighting on my letters, but didn't really work. Habit tracker worked though. I did do quite a lot of sports, but not as much as I wanted. It's the one I highlighted. Mood tracker and sleep tracker. Fell off the wagon at the end. Kept this to do. And here's my tickets from Ant-Man the Wasp. I believe I kept this to do all throughout. August. Oh yeah, this is where I tried some stencils and a quote and stuff. And that's the end. It's still empty. Still has some bits of pages, but this is what I did for my first bullet journal. So now we have gone onto my second one. This is Alloy Storm 1917, I should say. Yeah, 1917. Oops. Well, I put some things on it and some stickers I got. Let me open this up with one hand, which is not working. Let's see. I had some sticky notes. This is my personal information, so I'm not going to show it. This is a card from my university which shows the days you have, which shows the blocks I have and the vacations and days, special days. So that's really nice. Let me flip that. I did try to use my index, but I just rather flip through it. It's much nicer to flip through it. Did some doodling for 2000. I decided to do some yearly stuff here. These really became in handy. Future log. Did do a key. I did the movies I wanted to watch, and I watched quite a lot, if I say so myself. I didn't watch them all in the cinema, but most of them I did. And this is the ones I still want to watch. This is the books I've read. I read 39 books in total, which I thought I had read more, but not sure anymore. Anyways, I did do quite a lot of reading. Goals which I never filled in. The stress page that I copied as I said I would do. Didn't fill it in. Writing IDs and my schedule for my university second year literature studies. And then we start with September, and I did do a monthly layout, vertical monthly layout, and I divided that in school and personal. Gratitude books, I did read quite a lot in this one. My boards, school things I had to do, fell off with this way too easily. Habit tracker, didn't really do this. Nope, no using. Like the pages, but no using. This layout I did for the whole of September. And I went to see the Mac here. And here I went to see the Predator. Yes, I love watching movies. I do. Oh yeah, and this is where I track my meals for Monday through Friday, because that's when I really want to check it. Yeah. So that's continuing. I had 2 exams this week. Oh my dear God, I don't know how I survived. It's not really focusing. Oh, maybe it's because I just used 2 light pens. Something to find out. Whoops. And then we go, from the last week of September, we go into October. I did enjoy this. I really enjoyed my cover page for this. And I enjoyed the watching tape. It's clouds and some stars in a more galaxy theme, and it's from the action, and I just love it. School, personal. Gratitude page. Books I've read. This Skydancer is written by a high school classmate of mine, and she had her debut, and it's called Skydancer, and I loved it. I really did. It was an interesting book. I finished it in a day, I believe, so it was really interesting to read. Notes for any school things I had to do. Again, kept the studying page, but did not really fill them in. A habit tracker, still enjoyed this one, but mood tracker did not really go that well. Expenses. And then we go back to the layout I have been using. I enjoyed this layout, but it just left me with a big blank space here, and I didn't know what to do with it. it irritated me. So I decided to try this layout. But I still wanted journaling, and that didn't work in the last one, so I decided to do it this way. Messy as fuck. So messy. It just... poof. That's all I've got to say. It's just really blew up my planner, and it was fun to do, but damn, it was messy. And I went to see Venom. I went back to this one. I tried, inspired by the Boosting Journal, some of his habit tracking in a way, with leveling up and intentions you've got to do, and I did enjoy that to do, but it wasn't really my thing. Then I got another week of this. This was a little less blown up, but still it's messy as fuck, and I wanted to use up the stickers, so I totally put my planner with them. And then I did some journaling keeping. I went to Humanities Night with Salman Rushdie, which is a literary event that was organized by Utrecht, which is a literary city, so that was really nice. I did make a lot of notes there. I went to Elfia, which is a fantasy event. That's the word I'm looking for, fantasy event. And I made some selfies with friends, and I journaled about it, and I really enjoyed that. That's my best friend, and it's just genius. Journaled some more about some events. Went to see 3 Days Grace in concert. Loved those. Made some notes about a symposium I ran through. Had a lecture, and then we start with my second semester, which is a different. My school uses a different kind of semester, so that we use 10 weeks, and every 10 weeks you have 2 subjects, and then you finish those subjects after 10 weeks, and then you start 2 new subjects. So this was my schedule. I was free on Monday, yay! And this was and these pages are a must-have for every single student, I believe, at least. This is my homework page. So because I have 10 weeks, I use, as I was saying, sorry, getting a little bit jangly. Yeah, there we go. This is a must-have for every single student, as I was saying. This is a homework page, and it's divided per week, and I have to read a lot, not to make a lot of, since I study literature, I have to read a lot, so this is all I have to read, and then I even divide it into the days I have for the, let me zoom in a little bit, for the days I have, and then what I have to read. So that's like multiple things for a day, then I can cross them all off, and I get to cross the day off, and then if I had done the whole week, I can cross the whole week off. So that's how it works, and here you see that from another thing, and then I highlight any midterms or important days. So this is my November cover page with candle. I just enjoy candles. And this is the layout that I have been using for 3 months now, because I also used it in January. This I divided, since I joined the board of my student association, this takes up a lot of space in this, and then I get crossovers. Not working. And I did work a shit ton this month. But so I decided to divide it into 3, because for now that is what is working, and I need that. I need that space. So I had a lot of work because my blog was finished, so I had a free week here, and then I have my board stuff and school stuff, which was not really much because my new semester just started. Then I had a book page, which I wrote down what I've read, notes for any notes for any school assignments. That was the word I was looking for. notes about my board, more notes about my board because it's totally transferred into that. Expenses, which I'm gonna flip through. Habit. I did a different habit tracker this month. I did the single boxes. I cut down some habits, and then I had 12 habits. Do I say it right? Yeah, 12. So I did do that a lot more. I almost read every day and almost wrote on school every day because a lot of my reading is for school, but I still want to track those because I just like tracking them because I find it nice to track them. That's all. I wrote a story for my Dungeons and Dragons character backstory, and this is the first week of my sticker kit adventure. Oh my god, do I love this. These were stickers I used from Etsy. No, from AliExpress, sorry. So, let me see the glitter and foil, and woo, I love it, as everybody does. I drew out this layout, 7 spaces wide, and then just from top to bottom. And I did use a little bit sidebar, and this Saturday and Sunday are 6 spaces. It means I had to cut a lot of flags a little bit down in boxes, but I still enjoyed this. It's messy, but oh, do I enjoy this. And this is where I used my first Etsy sticker kit. So I have to, you can see, I have to cut them down in width because they are too wide. So I cut them down, and then it fits in here. And I just really, let me get this. I just really enjoy it. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Yeah, played Skyrim there. Love that. Then I went on to this kit, and boy, do I love this color scheme. It is totally my thing. Still have to cut them down, but they use a lot of, I really love those little icons. I just used a lot of stickers I had, and I went to see Fantastic Beasts, and I used a popcorn sticker for that from the Angel Shop. Love that one. These stickers are from Happy Planner. From Happy Planner book. These are from AliExpress, and the rest is from the kit. And I couldn't find the kit anymore. I bought it second-handed, and I couldn't find it anymore on Etsy, so I can leave a link for that. Same with same with this kit. Can't find a link. So I bought it second-handed, so I don't know exactly where everything is from. Same week, and I don't really hold on to a theme. I just had some stuff and used a fucking lot of stickers. That's what I did. Damn it, I cussed. I shouldn't have done that. This was a really cute week. Did enjoy this color scheme. Yeah, I just sometimes what I do is sorry, I'm moving the camera too much. But what I do is I do my to-do list for school. So this is what I have to read for this week for this subject, and this was what I had to read for this subject for the whole week. And then what I do is I do my to-dos, but I also do some memory keeping. So, like, here I got a day-by-day sticker order, and I read some fanfiction which I really loved, and I finished reading a book in one day. So that is also some memory keeping combined with a to-do list or things I have to do or appointments I have. So that's a combination of those two. Like I have my to-dos for this day, which was some other things I had to do. I had my class. I had a meeting. I did a lot of reading. I ate yogurt and I really loved that. I did a workout. I had a bail due, and I went to bed early. So these are some to-dos, but also some memory keeping of what I did that day. So that's different, and it's like a big to-do list, which I usually put on Saturday because I don't do like a reminder that I have to work on certain articles or things for school. And then I went to work in the evening because they had needed someone. So I did that. And then I did do a daily for the 25th of the November, because I wanted to do a ton of things and I didn't have enough space in my day, which was, if I'm right, the day before this. I had noted a lot of things, but I just had to do so much, so I made it daily. This worked, just because I wanted to note down, and it was a chaos in my head and I needed to. So that worked for a day. Don't want to do it every time, but for sometimes it might work. Comic-Con review. Want to do some memories. December cover page. Really simple. Didn't want to do anything much. Do love the lettering though. I have become a little bit better at it, if I do say so myself. Again, December, school, board, personal. Keep that the same way. Did have a little bit more school to do, so that was better. So that was really nice. Had some stickers. This is some foiled one, and this is normal one. Got them for AliExpress. Don't know anything else. Read some books. Want to read some more. Did not happen. Surprised that. More room for notes on a subject. Board notes, other notes, expenses. Did not really work again. Habits. And then you can see the start of my break here, because I totally did not do anything for school here in the first week of my break, which is this week. And then, yeah, I really need to. I also didn't do my sports or hitting the gym to say. I should have done that a lot more, but I didn't have time. Had tests, midterms, anything. So yeah, that just happens. This is a page I made because I had room and wanted to. I used stamps, because I did some stamping, and I just wrote Home Sweet Home because I love the little homes, and I colored them in a little, and I enjoyed that. Was nice. As I was saying, it shows through, but it shows through. So yeah, irritating that. This week, and I reused kits because I had so much stickers I can use them for 2 weeks, so that's what I do. Let's see, add some other stickers I used. Those are from Day by Day stickers. There we are again. I forgot where I have left, because I again had to upload because my camera was full. Honestly, I need a better one, but for now I will work what I've got. Again, the to-dos, same way as I did. Those workout stickers, I crossed them off because I didn't do that. Oops. But those are from Day by Day stickers. Really enjoy that one. I did use some stickers. I got some freebies from Day by Day Stickers, which is a Dutch shop on Etsy. Oops. Sometimes my accent gets awkward. I organized a planner meeting here in Utrecht. It went well. We didn't have much people because we only had 3, because some people decided that they couldn't come. But it just was amazing. The meeting went well. I was really glad to have organized it. Felt really proud, and it just was really cute. Again, I used some leftovers from another kit because I can work with 2. With a full kit, I can do at least 2 weeks and then still have leftovers, which is fine. But it just means I have leftovers. I marked that I did some Eula here, which is actually the 21st, but I did do it on this day. It depends on how long you let it take. I celebrated in my own way by lighting a candle and thanking and stating my intentions, and being happy for the fact that it was almost Christmas. So I did do that. I had a deadline here and I had some parties here, and God, I was totally dead. I didn't have any covers anymore, so I just wrote it. Just noticed that. Whoops. This is my Christmas week. This is a Kit by Day by Day stickers. It's for the Happy Planner, so the boxes are bigger, but that's fine because I didn't have much. I will pull this out. I didn't have much to do anyways, because I had vacation and I had some things I did with my family. I played some games. We did some gift exchange with a family dinner. Really enjoyed that. It was really nice. For some reason, some people came to look at our house, which my parents were trying to sell. I did a workout on the day after the second day of Christmas. Right, to celebrate here, I had a planner meeting with a friend of mine. Instead of planning, we went stationery shopping. Well, that's fine too, I guess. No problems. Did do a little workout in my room, like some app workout. Then I had to work and some more work, and I played some Skyrim, and I was supposed to have a birthday where I didn't. I should have done more of that, but that's usually how it goes. And then I had some gift idea list that I filled in after. And these are notes from my study. Since I want to start another system in January, which I will be making a video of, I went and got to a traveler's notebook. So, where I will be using these stickers in a more different way. A little bit different layout, and I decided that I wanted to do that differently. So I did want to fill this notebook up because, well, December December only lasted me through this, so that's not really much. So the other half I filled with notes, so that this would be a little bit more full and I would have used the notebook more instead of just leaving it empty, because I already have enough empty notebooks. So this went better. So I will be filming another video about my setup for 2019, which I worked on, and God do I love it. So I will be doing that, and I hope you guys will understand that I'm still new to this. I am using my camera now, which I am holding in my hand, so it's not really that steady. I will be looking for a tripod, but those are quite expensive, and I'm a student, and I probably spent so much money on stickers this month. Whoops. But anyways, I'm doing fine. Not like I spent too much, but I don't think I can buy the tripod. I will have to save for that. So I will be doing that, but for now I just really love how this works. It worked amazing for me. I just enjoy the community. I enjoyed my first year of bullet journaling, and I hope that I can do it for a lot more, and that I can start a YouTube channel this year, which hopefully will be going all right. And I just really enjoy the way this looks, and it's chaos, and I know a lot of more people started to be more minimal this year, but I just love my chaos. It makes me so happy to look at all this and all these stickers, and I just get really happy. So that's what I will be doing. Please do consider subscribing if you have watched this. It would mean a lot to me. Leave a like if possible, and I hope that you guys understand that I don't have a video editor, so I might have used a free version, which can give a bar in the middle sometimes. I don't know when it does and when it doesn't. It's just weird. But I will be also collecting and saving money for that. Not collecting, saving. Oh my god, my English it's getting late again. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and until next video. Bye.